red ribbon. We're adding the testing and treatment for cervical cancer and breast cancer to the AIDS platform.
The saddest thing of all is to know a lady's life has been saved from AIDS but dies from cervical cancer. The Bush Center, along with our partners, are going to put on a cervical cancer crusade to save lives. And we're starting here today at this clinic.
We believe America is the most innovative, productive, entrepreneurial country in the history of the world. And we believe with the right policies and the right attitude, we're forever going to be a great economic power for the good of the world.
George and I were always impressed with the men and women who volunteered to serve in the United States military.
One of the purposes of the Warrior Open is to celebrate those who have served our country and to remind our fellow citizens how fortunate we are to have men and women volunteer in the face of danger.
I believe freedom is essential to peace. We stand side by side with dissidents, political prisoners, courageous folks who demand their God-given right. Even though freedom is universal, oftentimes it requires the action of individuals or governments to enable people to realize the true blessings of freedom.
Education really is what I spent my life on, but it's also what George ran on. So it's just natural that we would continue.
Our goal is to ensure that every child succeeds in school and in life by receiving a good education.
Both of our girls grew up right in the public eye and are very, very successful women now. We're so proud of them.
I told them I would hope that in watching Laura and me go through a presidential campaign, hopefully the presidency itself, that they would learn that service to the country or service to a cause greater than self was an important part of living a full life.
Barbara's now devoting her life to global health. Jenna is covering education stories because she's really interested still in education and teaching.
North and South America, Europe, Asia, too.
It makes a mom and a dad feel really good to know our little girls who are now professional women are making a contribution to society. And the life of service continues after the presidency, and the Bush Institute is a good way for us to stay engaged in serving mankind.
I visited programs everywhere where I saw people, just ordinary citizens, taking time out of their day to help people. We live in a remarkable country where people really do feel responsible for their neighbors.
Lauren, I sure appreciate you coming, and we thank you for your time. And we hope that you have a better sense of the presidency, of the guiding principles of my presidency, and we hope that you leave here with a sense of service. It's important to serve your fellow man.
Thanks for coming.